way irrelevant. That's great.
So here we go.
Ooh, TJ.
Rank number 2 for our second season player invitational, TJ Schillenberg.
Mr. 90-pointer.
Mr. 90 points.
Patrick Perry just barely missing out again for season 2 invitational.
And I believe Patrick is in chat, so he can tell us if we were off on what he is currently running.
That's what I would label it as.
I was fairly certain that's what it was.
But I know he's been doing some tweaks to his
correct.
Kiki list.
Correct.
So
correct. This is what we saw last week from him, so we just ran with it because we don't actually watch these matches until this point.
No, they are completely new to us, just like they're new to you guys. We want to know what's going on. Just be surprised, just like you guys are surprised when somebody does not scumbag like they do in Hearthstone. Now,
you said it. I did.
I did. Really? I can't believe you don't do that. Is that really just like a horrible thing that just happens and you're just like, why would I ever do that? I hate that feeling. Break the curse of camera. Oh, we didn't guess. Oh, 5. That is another thing. That is another thing that we have on our bingo board for Season 3 is how many cards that an Affinity player drops down in one turn. Should we put an evolution, like the Eldritch Evolution bingo spot on there?
If it's used?
Or if it's used, yeah, maybe we can do that.
If it gets an Elish Norn?
If it gets something big and dumb.
And your opponent's playing Infect?
A Master of Ethereum? Yeah, that. Wow.
Okay.
So now you have a Master of Ethereum, and I'm getting my second land.
This is all fine.
This is all fine. Here's
Voice
my
of
voice.
Resurgence comes down. Birds of Paradise.
Path.
Yeah.
Got him. Lands in front is garbage tier. We do have some old school players that like their lands in front. I think we're only down to 2. Rob used to do it, but on camera he played lands in the back.
Rob, you can't tie Rob down. He's
yeah,
he's a free spirit. You can't. He's gonna do what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
Patrick Perry and Julia.
I can't believe you're counting them down like they're going extinct.
I'm okay with it. Like
I think we only got like 2
left now. Is that where we're at?
Chris Keller.
Oh yes, I always forget because he's like never here anymore.
Got him. Kitchen Face. Gain 2 life. Gonna be at 16.
Alright, so we've talked a little bit about the Kiki deck before, old school style, but now this is the Kiki Evolution.
Right.
What is that Birds art? That is one of the like buy a box promos, I believe, from back in the day of M10, N11, M12, something like that. Wow, that's a big swing. Hey, he's got protection from colors.
And let's go to game 2. Man.
That was a sick keep for TJ. And Patrick seemed alright, but not against that.
No.
Like, it's like, hey, Birds, great start. Cool. You have a Kitchen Finks. Cool. You have this Voice of Resurgence. You have a Path. Like, that would be great against so many different matchups. And then you... Even against a regular Affinity hand, you'd be okay. But that dump down from TJ was just so gross.
Savage is the word.
Savage. That's a much better word.
Yeah,
I like that. So, we talked a little bit about these guys' sideboard. But they have so many one-ofs that I can't remember what they have in their boards. Do you? some of the stuff these players have? Because they have so many one-ofs. Like,
Let's see. I've got... If I can rack my brain... a team lands in front. Let's see. There's a Whip Flare.
There is.
There's a Ray of Revelation.
Yep.
There was an Ether Sworn Canonist.
Yeah. Torpor Orb. Looks like he's still running that one. I think that came in.
Man, what else?
But what if you play Oops All Spells?
Didn't he run a Blood Moon?
He used to. I don't know if he still is.
He goes back and forth.
He does.
Yep. That's all I can remember.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Eldritch Evolution cost 3 mana, correct?
Yes.
You know what? Why am I doing this when we have this handy dandy card bot?
We do.
For all of you guys checking out at home, if we start talking about a card that you're unfamiliar with, all you have to do is exclamation card, type in the card name or some variation close to it, and it will bring it up in chat for you guys. So, of course, Eldritch Evolution, yeah, it does cost 3. 1 and 2 green there for sorcery. You have to sack one of your creatures. You search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less, where X is 2 plus the sack creature's converted mana cost. So if you're sacrificing something that costs 1, you could be able to get something that costs 3, 2, or 1. If you're sacking something that costs, 5 or 6, then you can get something really big. So originally when this card came out, you would see some people dump their hands, play a Tasigur or Gurmag Angler, and then Eldritch Evolution that into like an Elish Norn.
What?
You didn't see that going around at like the opens and stuff?
No.
Yeah, they would. They were playing like Gitaxian Pro.
Oh no, I heard about this. Okay,
yes,
yeah, okay.
Mishra's Baubles and these things that would just be like, hey, Phyrexian mana, I don't care about my life. I just need to dump a bunch of stuff, play Tasigur that turn 1, turn 2, and then, because you're like fetching as well,
right.
so you can fill up your graveyard, and then on turn 3, Eldritch Evolution into like Iona Elish Norn.
Right.
And just lock them out. But this is more of taking your toolbox that you've got, kind of similar to the pod deck was back in the day, but instead of being able to constantly have Birthing Pod out and just fling creatures, now you have to be a little bit more particular on what you're launching. It does have a added benefit because your Voice of Resurgence that you're running, you can sack them up and get a decent creature out, and you get a token. So like sacking them to get like Restoration Angels and stuff like that is sweet.
Mulligans for both TJ and Patrick, it looks like.
TJ goes, this is not the same explosive hand. I'm going to ship it back.
Well, we've talked to TJ in the past.
Yeah.
Off and on, especially off camera. And he talks about how he has to mulligan a lot.
He does. Well, but he does that to himself in the sense that he's running 1 fewer lands than most lists are. And he knows the deck so well that he knows what can really get there and what you like. I know new people getting up and trying to play the list are going to be like, oh, okay, I've got creatures.
Right.
I can play them. I've got artifacts. Seems fine. Where there's a lot of different lines of play that TJ has learned from piloting this deck for so long. All right, 17 to start it off.
That's how it starts, right? That's how you start a game of Modern Magic at 17.
Should we put that on the list too?
Start at 17.
Start at 17. I put on there end turn 1 with 16 or less life. Because the only ways to do that
is a Gitaxian Pro fetch.
Gitaxian Pro fetch or fetch shock.
Thoughtseize. Yeah.
So I put that on there. But I think just the ending turn 1 on 17 also is a good one.
Razor, that's a wood. Windswept Teeth. It's a card. Magic card. Gonna go to 16. 14. Psst, you know what we didn't do?
Reset it.
Yeah, we didn't reset it.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna just...
It's all part of the plan, guys.
loses 10 life to 1 card.
Oh, 10 life to 1 card? That's a pretty good one. I have it set up that you attack for more than 10 damage in a turn.
Kitchen Finks. Taking him back up to 16. Steel Overseer passes back.
But lose 10 life to 1 card, of course, is talking about the second right. There it is. Card player is exactly 10. Deals 10 damage to that player.
What a punt, dude. First turn fetch into Shock, Swift Spear, and Quad, Mutagenic Growth.
What? That seems sweet. But if you guys can think of any little fun stuff like that that is happening that we've seen on camera maybe, or could potentially see on camera that's maybe deck specific, let us know. And we will add it into our bingo board for Season 3, which will be starting up on October 3rd. The bingo board will go live.
Officially.
October
3rd is when it starts.
Path to Exile.
Get rid of that guy.
Bring back Salty Cams. They will be there for the Invitational. Don't you worry. Bring back Salty Cams. Player throws up hands in air. That seems good.
Into terror.
Ugh. Here's all my artifacts. Cranial Plating, good card. I mean, Reclamation Sage is sweet to help him out, but it's not...
Another Kitchen Finks, taking him to 11.
Oh, TJ looks confused as a free space. Oh, did it not update? Oh, Judge has untapped a permanent for you because you forgot.
Oh, 6 times in 1 match? Oh, this is a very swingy game too. Patrick down to 5.
Not an exaggeration. Oh, I know. I remember. Well, the good news is he can start swinging in for some beats, and he'll have the mana to start Eldritch Evolutioning here. He also has the mana to flash in Restoration Angel. Jeremy top decks what he needs.
Galvanic Blast. Spots go to 4. Get this forest.
Tap all 4 of these to play a Restoration Angel. Where's the Vapor Snag? That's a good one too.
Restoration Angel.
Should we put a player O2 drops? That's a little bit harder to track.
It is, because you gotta really focus. And alright, so we're gonna go to game 3.
Yep. I mean, TJ knew he only had that one guy there. With that Restoration Angel, it sealed his deal. Oh, that's a really... I mean, I guess we could put it just even simpler. Matter Reshaper puts a permanent onto the battlefield. Because most of the time I'm seeing Matter Reshaper just gets you a card in your hand.
Turn 1 Blood Moon. You want things that
Will happen.
That will happen. You know.
So we'll put a Matter Reshaper gets a permanent on the battlefield. I like that one. Because also a lot of this stuff, oh, I like that. A player has to read the text of a card.
No. Shadow down a fetch. Jeremy forgets what his Planewalkers can do. TJ, gonna mulligan. Wait. You can plus card? Feels bad, man. Pass back.
New trending hashtag. Real bad man.
Steel Overseer.
Table Judge makes a movie reference no one understands. That's a much harder one to keep track of since we don't have the sound for that. But
Nah,
if that was the case, it would be happening pretty easily. Player aggressively flicks cards in hands in the face of impending loss. Yeah, nothing in hand. I'm just gonna flick my cards. Maybe we should put it on there. A player does not flick their cards on camera.
Oh my gosh. It's a free space everyone starts with.
Oh, player gets their spell countered by their own chalice.
Razorbird's Thicket.
Ooh. You know, I also like that one too.
Solid Prime Mage. Player accidentally reveals a card. Cranial plating. TJ, please. Pump. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Eight. Dropping Patrick to 10. Player cheats on camera.
Ah.
Player casts Stormcrow. Opponent scoops. Engineered for 2.
Instead of saying a player cheats on camera, we'll say player makes an illegal play on camera.
It's less harsh.
Less harsh on the player that's making the mistakes. Because
whoever gets that bingo spot feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. It'll happen, though.
Patrick with a fistful of cards.
Out of order mulligan. That would be a good one, but that's also a more difficult one to keep track. Well, maybe not. I like that. Player fetches with 1 life left. White border cards.
Ooh, Liliana Ultimate.
I think we have any Planeswalker Ultimates. Not just Lily.
I like the player fetches with 1 life left.
Can we? Yeah, player fetches 1 life left. Cool. And then.
Thank God for TJ.
Yeah, math is hard. But that's what's nice too is TJ is very straightforward on what he's doing, and this is how I got this math.
Yeah.
Like, you are welcome to check and make sure I'm doing it right, but
dropping Patrick to 5. Oh, dude, your favorite card.
oh, I hate that card so much.
Is this good? Yeah, dude.
Getting there. So, Aether Grade comes down, which now TJ can just start tapping his artifacts and dealing damage.
Is that another cacao?
I don't think it has the same effect because you're only doing 1.
Okay.
So maybe just. Oh, I like that. Shoot that down. Shoot that down.
Blighted Agent. We here at Modern Magic Mondays are looking for all sound effects. More of a zap. You're right. You're right.
More of a zap. Zap.
The
Bug zapper.
Oh. Restoration Angel and Warp World. From Kadabra. Make Geist great again. My favorite card is Swamp. So it looks like... Yeah, okay, so they're just kind of talking about kind of working out the plays that could have happened. Looks like TJ's about to take this one.
Mm-hmm.
Overall.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's really hard with these multicolored decks like this where every land is valuable and important. Was that round 3?
That was round 3.
Yay! Hi, guys. Stroll Poll's coming up for our quarterfinal match because 2 things are happening at the end of the stream. First one, we will be determining what match is on camera for the quarterfinal. Tonight. Second one is if you're following the stream, you have a chance to win a sticker.
Oh, I haven't.
Dun 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 dun. Modern Magic Mondays. Great. You can stick it on your laptop. You can stick it on your trade binder. You know, stick it on your face if you wanted to. That'd be kind of weird.
Whatever you're into.
Whatever you're into,
I
though.
guess.
I'm not going to tell you how to stick your sticker.
Not.
But this is the giveaway. We'll do a giveaway at the end. We'll talk about it, what you need to do. You have to be following the stream to be eligible to win a sticker. If you do not live within our area and you feel comfortable enough giving us your address, we will mail you a sticker.
It's true.
Also, another way to guarantee yourself a sticker is if you guys ever donate to the stream. That is a guaranteed sticker. The end.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Hashtag giveaway.
Hashtag
it's not
giveaways.
set up yet, dude.
We also have it set up the fantasy bracket for the Invitational. So if you are on Twitch, or you're following us on Twitter, because we also posted up the stuff on Twitter. But if you're on Twitch right now, scroll down. It shows you the list of the top 8. And if you click on that link, it brings up the bracket. And that if you fill that out and tweet at us, message us with it filled out, and you get closest to it being accurate, or you get it correct, you'll get a sticker. So that's our giveaway for the fantasy bracket. But you have to submit that by 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
7 p.m. Eastern. If you do not submit that bracket by 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, you will not be eligible to win that.
Scroll on mobile.
So that is one way to do it. Now, the Twitters and stuff, we posted it up on the Twitters. For sure it was on Modern Magic Mondays Twitter, which is at Modern Mondays.
Not at Modern Magic.
That's not the right
That dude is not happy about that when you contact him.
You can also check out at The Real Nan Man and at Farmers R&R, because we have tweeted up those pictures or retweeted them. And so they're floating around the Twitterverse for those that are following us there. But we'd love to see what you guys think about the bracket. Who you think is going to end up taking it? Get the votes in on who you think is going to be on camera, who you want to see on camera for the first round. We've also set it up as that we'll have 4 rounds of coverage, in the sense that 1 quarterfinal match, 2 semifinal matches, and then the finals. So that'll be a lot of great coverage and interviews with all the players. Lots of good stuff set up that way.
My favorite thing is making the second semifinals match wait.
Yeah.
So they're just like,
oh no, man, I could be playing right now. Now I'm stressing out even more.
Man, what's going to happen? I'm going to tweet that. That
guy. Other stuff that we've got going on, we're going to be migrating over officially October 3rd to a new Twitch channel. Brett's putting up the link for you guys. Twitch.tv/Modern Magic Monday. So if you guys haven't followed over there yet, make sure you guys do that.
That's just some Drake for you. Come on, dude. Get with the plan. Get with the plan.
What am I thinking? So head over there, because we will be migrating that way come October 3rd for Season 3. Start of Season 3, we'll kick that off. We'll have the bingo board. We'll have new stuff going on. Lots of cool things for you guys setting up, watching at home. But if I haven't said that since the beginning, which I might not have, thanks for watching, guys.
This guy.
You sitting at home.
Being Nan Johnson over here.
Enjoying the stream. We appreciate it. If you're watching the VODs, thanks for tuning in. Post coverage there. We like that as well.
That's my free space.
So that's what we've got. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. We've got some...
Yo, it's Armo Twin with the follow. Thank you so much, dude.
Glad you're liking the stream tonight. But we have some specific people to thank.
Mm-hmm.
We have it set up for our patron page. If you are at a high enough backer level, at least $30, you get a personal sponsorship on the stream. And we've gotten 2 people that have decided that they are gracious enough to give us money to do that. Of course, Trip over at Comic Kung Fu, and then Chris, aka M&M, over at Court Street Taverns there, our table judge extraordinaire. Both awesome guys helping to show support for the stream. But we've also had Matthew Manson, not able to come out on Tuesdays for Modern Magic Monday content, but loves that we're doing it, so was able to throw a couple bucks our way. So he definitely gets a shout out every time we stream as well. But we've had some other people too.
Yeah, we got Drewski Brew, #1 dude in our hearts, #1 for the stream, helping keep it alive with everyone else. Atticus, our mystery donor, which almost 2 seasons in.
We still don't know. Every so often we'll get a meow, and here's a couple bucks.
Yeah. Tastradamus, Lila Goyf, Nate Hop 34, Burgleton, Stormdust 07, Badger 934, Strog Smash. These are people that have reached into their pockets, donated just a little bit of money to the stream, keeping it alive, basically helping bring this content to you guys. So definitely cheers them in chat when you see them.
Mm-hmm.
Say thanks if you see them out and about. I know I always do. And we'll just keep pushing.
We will.
You know, and it's all thanks to you guys.
All thanks to you guys. Other things we got going on. Brett does streaming every week for you guys that aren't familiar with what we do outside of Modern Magic Mondays, but you're in the process of, or is it officially migrated over to Thursdays now?
It is.
Okay.
Yep, it is.
So why don't you talk a little bit about what you do with Casual Thursdays?
Yeah, so basically, Casual Thursdays was kind of how I started my streaming thing. It was Casual Fridays because I try to be quippy sometimes. And, you know, blue jeans on a Friday. And so it's basically just variety streaming. We play a game to its completion every week, 5 hours. That's what we're doing. IRL gets in the way sometimes, as some people hate to hear. So I've moved it to Thursdays because that seems to be better for me. So hopefully, if you guys are interested in some variety gaming, I play a lot of RPGs. A lot.
It's because Brett likes to play a lot of the games that he played when he was younger and a kid. So it's like those classic RPGs.
Nostalgia.
Exactly.
Days.
So if you are also into the nostalgia factor, that's the stream to check out.
But we're definitely got some big things coming up soon. So how about you, dude?
This is what I do right now. I've got some super secret projects that Brett knows about. You know,
oh yeah, I do know about.
You do know about it. We've got Pokemon.
Yes.
Post October.
Yep. Looking like November.
Looking like November for episode 3 of our Pokemon Drinkathon. Maybe we'll do some drinking Mario Kart at one of these days.
That'll be fun.
That'll
be fun.
The whole drinking and driving Mario Kart experience. If you guys haven't heard about
drinking.
I like drinking. I don't know if you know this. And I like to make Brett drink. That's another thing. When after the wedding, Holly and I will get back to doing our streaming stuff because I want to try to play more Armor Krog because I've gotten 2 insights from it. The game is really creepy and it's really difficult.
You guys should play it at night with the lights off.
I'm cool with it. I think the art's awesome for it, but I like the whole claymation style stuff anyway. But I'm weird, so you know. So we've got more stuff in the works. A lot of secret projects that we'll start getting worked on.
Yeah, eventually.
Post October.
Round 4.
Oh yes, round 4. Let's see, who do we got here? Where do we got? What do we got? Round 4.
It's getting hot. The friction.
The friction.